What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here with another video for you guys today. So in today's video, we're looking at 5 stocks to buy in 2021. Now the reason I'm doing this is not only because you guys are getting your stimulus check soon and you want to spend it and make some money, some extra cash with the stocks, but because I think when you guys watch my stock videos, I get a lot of questions which indirectly kind of want to know what I'm trading. So that's why I'm giving you guys 5 different stocks which I'll be looking into this year, looking to get pretty much as soon as possible, to be honest. And as always, when it comes to these stocks, hope you guys do your own research, you guys check them out, but you guys know what you're doing when it comes to investing your hard-earned money. But like I said, these 5 different stocks I believe are going to rise in value, rise in price. Of course, I don't know when exactly and how much they're going to rise by, but again, I do think they'll definitely rise and by a nice amount. So we're going to dive into all that in just a second, but before we get into that, please make sure to drop that thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. So to start off with, I do want to say a few of these stocks have been called out all over YouTube and all over the internet, so I'm aware that you guys probably do know them, but there are definitely a couple in here which I think you guys have not invested in yet, and they could definitely still be at a good price point for you guys to invest now so you can get substantial gains. So the very first one is FCEL, ticker symbol FCEL. FCEL, so what is that? So FCEL is to do with renewable energy, and this company is not actually profitable right now. I do believe they'll be profitable in the near future, but right now I'm watching them closely when it comes to investments and funding, and I'm interested to see what they do in the first 2-3 months of 2021. But right now, it's a stock which is sitting, just above $10, around $11. So I do think it's a good investment. Like I mentioned, they're not actually profitable right now, but once I see an improvement in finances, definitely going to be looking more into it. The funny thing is, I don't see a lot of people recommending it, but 2 things I want to mention. When I looked at Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG, back in May, June last year, not a lot of people were recommending it. Back then it was at $5, went to $9, which is when I invested, and now it's sitting at $34. And I think we could see something very similar here. The second thing I want to point out, again, renewable energy, and this is a sector which is continuing to grow. So when you see a company which is in the renewable energy sector, it is definitely a positive sign.
I mean, check this article I was reading on the Motley Fool, where it states that renewable energy companies that generate free cash flow and have strong balance sheets have a competitive advantage over financially weaker rivals, since they have great access to the capital needed to finance growth.
But again, I will mention one more time, I'm looking to see an improvement in their finances as we begin the year. 2, NIO, ticker symbol NIO. Now I know you guys have all heard of this one, but for those of you who haven't, it is a Chinese electric vehicle company. Now, NIO saw unbelievable gains last year, and if you guys heard of the kind of gains Tesla was making last year, well, NIO did even more gains than that. It grew over 1,000% throughout the year, and although I don't think we'll see as big gains, I definitely see it continuing to run. The funny thing is, a lot of people are saying NIO could be the next Tesla, and I do think, that when it comes to the Chinese market and Chinese electric vehicle stocks, they're doing a lot to make those things a priority going forward. So potentially it could be the next Tesla, but I highly doubt it. But right now, it definitely offers a huge growth potential, and going forward, it's definitely a strong buy. Now, there's a huge day coming up, a very important day which is coming up, which is January 9th, and NIO are going to hold their NIO Day. So you're going to see more about batteries, replacements, technology, new models, all that kind of stuff. And I'm definitely interested to see what's reported, because I think this could be a huge catalyst to see that stock rise, because I definitely see that being a huge day, or in and around that date, for the stock to rally. I've read a lot of positive news about NIO leading up to NIO Day, but we'll definitely have to wait to see what happens come January 9th. Now, the funny thing is, there's a lot of fluctuation when it comes to these kind of things. And if you guys remember Tesla back in, I think, September, it had its battery day. And that was really the time when we saw huge volatility in the market when it came to Tesla. And I think similar thing is going to happen with NIO, but as long as the stock stays, in the 40s, I'm definitely going to be looking to buy in. And again, I do want to say this stock has done a lot of rallying over the past year, and I don't think we're going to see something similar to that. But 2, 3, 4 months down the line, I'm pretty sure it will be up from the prices already at right now. When I first heard about this stock, it was about $7 or $8. And to put it in perspective, now it's around $50. And I don't think there's anybody who could have predicted that it would have gone like this. If there are people out there, then hats off to you. But again, I think this was an unbelievable rally that it did throughout 2020. There was a point in March when it was at around $2 per share. So that is crazy. The kind of gains it made that past year, I highly doubt we're going to see rallies like that, gains like that within another 9-month period. Now for another stock that did crazy rallying last year. 3, Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND. Now this stock we were hearing a little bit about. Throughout 2020 we were hearing about new partners, international expansion, that sort of news. And it definitely helped the stock rally up. Now, funny enough, in 2020, Beyond Meat actually started the year pretty strong, but then while the March crash happened, it actually dropped by like 30%. But overall, by the end of December, it ended the year up about 85%. Now, that's some huge returns in a year period. And when it comes to this year, I do think they're going to do even more rallying. I do see it as a stock which is actually quite volatile for the price point that it's at and for the company, how large the company is. But I do think this is a solid investment going into 2021. It's definitely one of those stocks that reminds me maybe similar to like a Tesla where, and I'm not talking about the company itself, but I'm more referring to the volatility of the prices. That stock Beyond Meat, dipped 30% in a couple months, then it rose again, then it got to crazy highs, and then October it dipped again. And from October to December it was actually down, but now in the new year, I think it's going to rally. It's around $120 right now, and definitely a good price point for me to look at when it comes to purchasing. 4, Lemonade, ticker symbol LMND. Now you guys know I've traded this, you guys know I've purchased shares in Lemonade, but Lemonade is an artificial intelligence based insurance. So the stock IPO'd at $29 per share back in July. Now since then it's doubled even more. So since the initial IPO, I think it's 5x'd, and I actually purchased the shares in Lemonade at around $57. That was great for me because I actually invested in Lemonade back in August. But now looking at going into the future, I'm seeing a lot of good signs, reading good news that the stock will continue to rally. It is a great company with a bright future, and I could definitely see a lot more growth potential this year. Before you consider investing in Lemonade, you'll definitely want to hear this. Investing legends and Motley Fool co-founders David and Tom Gardner actually revealed that Lemonade is one of their best top 10 stocks to buy right now. So it's definitely something you guys should have a look at if you are interested in purchasing stocks which will grow long term. Again, 2021, I think from where it is now until the end, of course, who's to say what price point it will be at, but I definitely see the stock going up. But if you are someone who doesn't really like volatile stocks, I will say this is a pretty volatile one. It's one of those stocks that has that continued long pattern of rising up lows, then dropping lows due to the volatility, reacting to news, and seemingly seeing those all-time highs within a couple weeks, within a month period. So you will get that volatility, you will get that sense of, wow, this stock is up 12, 15% in a day, but you also get those days when you're like, oh no, this stock is down 10, 15%, what am I doing? Through the last month of December and also the first couple of days of January, I've seen it drop above 11%. I saw it gain 22%, mid-December. It is one of those stocks that can go up and down a huge amount within a day. So you've got to be watching out for those swings. And if you're a swing trader, then it's definitely another stock I'd say take a look at and watch closely. Sick of it, buy and hold, and I'm sure you'll come good through Lemonade. 5, Tattooed Chef, ticker symbol TTCF. Now this is another plant-based food company with massive upside. So they grow and sell organic GMO products, and they source all of their products from plants in Italy and California. And it really seems like investors are starting to buy up these shares and get a lot of these shares at the price point it's currently sitting at. So the Tattooed Chef also went public in 2020, and their CEO, Sam Galletti, has been in the food industry for 35 years. That's longer than a lot of us who are watching these videos have been alive. So he definitely knows what he's doing. When you look at what the company's doing, their balance sheets, the investments they're making, the marketing which is expected to be happening throughout 2021, when you look at the numbers behind the company, what kind of food they're making, the growth being added to more food stores. And this company has strong finances, good revenue, and I'm sure you guys have been hearing about it all over the internet, but I do think it's one of those stocks which is a solid investment in 2021, especially at the price point it's currently being offered at. The company is acting fast and moving fast. They're already in Sam's Club, Costco. I think they're looking to get into Walmart, or they might already be in Walmart right now. And they're continuing to move, continuing to grow, continuing to find more ways to expand. In terms of valuation at $22, $23, I do not see Tattooed Chef as a risk at all. And quite frankly, I think it's a steal, it's a bargain. So to recap, those are 5 different stocks you guys can look at into investing in 2021. 5 stocks which I'm very optimistic on, and I see a huge growth potential throughout this year. Of course, you're gonna have to do your own research, check out news, check out different articles, look at YouTube videos, do all that kind of stuff to find out whether you do want to purchase or invest in these stocks. Again, just to remind you guys, number 1 was FCEL, number 2 was NEO, number 3 was Beyond Meat, number 4 was Lemonade, number 5 was Tattooed Chef. Check out those different stocks, go and do your research, and make sure you find your ways to make yourself some money. So overall, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure to drop that like if you guys did enjoy the video. Also comment your thoughts on some stocks you guys are looking at. I'd definitely be interested to know. And who knows, maybe we're also looking at a couple of similar stocks. As always, make sure you guys are back here on Friday for your Financial Friday. Apart from that, check out all the links in the description. But that's it for me today. Thanks a lot for watching. I got into making, you've got stocks to be researching. See you guys next time for Financial Friday. Peace.